70 full years without committing even the most minor of sins. To which the Sahaba sitting around him broke out in tears, started crying. Of course, their obsession in this world was to be the kuntum khayrata ummati, to be the best of people, to be the best ummah. And they said, how can we possibly be the best ummah if there are people before us who will go 70 years without even committing a minor sin? And most of us, our entire worry of our life is the things that we do within our 70-year period. And they were deep tears. And Rasulullah said, but Allah is giving you something that He didn't give them. And this single differentiator allows you to be better than all that came before you. And it's Ramadan. Because everything you do in this month will be increased times 70. As if you spent 70 months doing these things. So if you live 70 years, it will be as if you lived almost 500 years. If you live it as a Muslim. You understand? So the average Muslim's lifespan by which he can do good is a little over 500 years for the average person. And then Rasulullah added something bigger. He said, and there's one day out of all these days, and that single day is better than 70 years in the one day. And that day is Laylatul Qadr. So not only did He give you a month that increases your good as if you were around for 500 years, but then He gave you a day that if you, in all you have this opportunity, if you continue with this day for the rest of your life, praying, fasting, remembering Allah, it will be as if you lived millennia, thousands of years. And that is a single thing that the Ummah, outside of the Quran and the Prophet himself, that our Ummah was blessed with, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that the other people came from other prophets was not blessed with. So now you find yourself in the month of Ramadan. You have 30 days chopped into 3 parts. The first 10 days, the second 10 days, and the third 10 days. The last 10 days, typically people spend going the extra mile. Going in the masjid for 10 days. Not dealing with their family. Going at the club. You should take each one of these sections and find excellence in this section. Take the time to actually complete the Quran this year. Make it a personal task. It's great if it's communal, but when it's communal, each individual does not have the opportunity to explore the text of the Quran on their own and derive their own meaning from every word they read. So this year, you should read the Juz of the Quran on your own. We can spend the time in the morning discussing it and talking about what we learned from it. Okay? Okay? Perfect your Ramadan. Rasulullah said that Allah has no need for you to restrain yourself from food. Let me say this again. Rasulullah said, Allah has no need for you to restrain yourself from food. Let me say it one more time, just so you can get it. You have no need to restrain yourself from food. It does nothing for Allah. Nothing. What's meant by that? It's meant by a fast. If it only stopped at food, it wouldn't be a fast at all. You hear other people saying they fast. You hear Buddhists and Christians and everything say fast. Jewish people. There's a difference in an Islamic fast. Big difference. We try to control our entirety of our knots within our fast. We are aware our knots exist. We tame it with hunger, thirst, but then we control our responses to people, our communications. We go the extra mile to do something for someone else. We control our tongue and what we say, our eyes and what we watch. All of it. Ramadan is about the complete fast. And you should never forget the complete fast. So we have a tradition that I think we should uphold. We make Ramadan resolutions every year. I did this all the time when I was growing up. It's a great thing to do. It's a commitment that you make during Ramadan. A sacrifice you wouldn't normally make in order to perfect your Ramadan. And I think everyone here should make a Ramadan commitment. Starting with Jasira. What is your Ramadan commitment? What thing will you do during Ramadan that you don't normally do throughout the rest of the year?
Did you say you should make the Hajj?
So you should think about making Taraweeh. And you can establish Taraweeh on your own. You know how to pray Taraweeh? You should ask me, I'll tell you. A special prayer for Ramadan. See?
That's so dark over there.
Leon, what is your Ramadan commitment? Are you having a second conversation? No. I want you to commit to doing something that you don't normally do. Something that is a trial for you to either give up or take on. Sorry? You can't hear with the thing over your mouth. Come back around to you. Zuleika, what you gonna do during this Ramadan that you don't normally do? You try to do a full fast each day this year? Okay. And mommy said she's gonna.
You're gonna finish
your learning
yes.
of how to read Arabic.
Yes.
Shazadi?
I guess it's gonna be Tarawih.
Tarawih. I said Tarawih, and you and Jasira give me this look as if someone took something from y'all because y'all thought y'all were doing something more superior besides you. Is that what's going on? I get the look from both of y'all. Tarawih is the superior prayer during Ramadan. Rasulullah sallallahu dictated that. We didn't need anybody else to come later and redefine it. We follow his path. Deed. It's a giving. What else?
The innings.
Something. Make a commitment. Any? What is your Ramadan resolution? What special thing are you going to do this Ramadan that you don't normally do? Don't know.
Any, aren't you fasting? You gonna try to fast? That's just kind of the same as the Lakers.
Ramadan is about discipline. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that He prescribed the fast to you to teach you self-discipline.